Just have a little roundtable conversation, and let's talk about, Brian. Let's hear how. What do you do? What's your process? How do you think about volatility, and how does it inform your investing decisions?
I came prepared. What happened today? This is what happens over months. This is what happens over years. And this is what happens over decades. I focus on this, not this. The stock market was down today. Okay, so what? I don't care what the stock market does on any given day. And people seem to be like really upset. It's like down 2%. 2%? Like
as a whole, yeah.
Okay. This is the year. This is the year to date. So we're up 5% year to date. And this is what happened over the last 10 years. That looks pretty good to me. And this is what happened over the last 30-ish years. That looks pretty good to me. So I never get upset about what happened on any given day because I'm an investor, not a trader.
Here's the key, right? Here's the thing I think is important to hit on too. Why is the decades more important to you than the days? Because you're not.
What are we investing for?
Right there, you go.
What are we investing for?
Right,
we're investing to fund future purchases. The thing I'm investing for is financial independence, and that takes this, not this.
Right. That's it. Love it, Emily.
So everything Brian said, in my opinion, is right. And I think long-term members have probably heard us say it a million and one times. Hopefully they're not worried, but a lot of people are still worried. And I'm going to make this a personal example. Today and for the past few weeks, I've been part of the committee, the interview committee for we're hiring some product managers at the Fool here. And one of the questions I like to ask in an interview for any of our product managers is, what's your experience with investing? Not that our product managers are investing, but when you work for the Motley Fool, having a little bit of an interest is critical. And one thing that I found really interesting is a lot of the people interviewing, especially those who are a little bit younger, talked about COVID. And they talked about how all of their friends had now downloaded Robinhood or got into whatever free trading over the past few months or really last year or so, and are now essentially day trading stocks. And it's interesting just from the perspective of how this market volatility and how being stuck at home has encouraged a lot of individual investors to get into the stock market. But the flip side of that is that a lot of these investors haven't been investing for decades. They don't understand the tenets of long-term buy and hold. So when the stock market is down over a day or a month, it's earth-shattering to them. So I appreciate this question, Jason, because it's easy to say when you've been around the block, and I'm not saying I've been around the block, Jason and Brian, you've been around the block a lot more times than I have, to remember that over decades of stock.
She just said
I know. But she did it really nice. She did it really nicely, didn't she?
I'm going to call her out, though. It's true, Emily. You're right.
I can only hope at one point in my life I will have a level of experience that somebody can call me out for it. I will take no offense to that at some point if anybody wants to do it. But at 26 years old, as somebody who was not actively investing during the Great Recession, I don't think I've experienced a lot of the fear that exists when the stock market is volatile, and haven't been investing for 30 years the way that many investors have been. So worth repeating that the best thing you can do for your individual portfolio is to not look at it. I genuinely believe that. It's silly to say it because we sit on Motley Fool Live and talk about stocks all day, but try not to let your emotions drive your investing decisions. Invest for years, invest for decades. Don't invest for days.